Drones is the best album. 10 out of 10. It's perfect. There's nothing wrong with it. Everyone will love it. It's perfect. Nothing wrong.
No, I can't do this anymore.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
So over the past 10 years or so, Muse has gotten more and more progressive, but at the same time more and more divisive with their albums. This started in 2006 with Black Holes and Revelations, which was a huge success for its space rock sound and all really good tracks. And then it continued into The Resistance with its symphonic rock sound, and then in 2012's The Second Law with its more electronic elements. And now here we are with Drones, which is a back-to-basics approach in terms of sound, and is Muse's most focused work, which is a complete change of thought from The Second Law, which was pretty much all over the place and was very, very experimental. So in terms of being their most focused album, not only do you hear a very consistent hard rock sound, but also with their theming it is very, very focused. And the theming for this one is drones. It's on drone warfare, but then it also uses that as a metaphor for dehumanization of war. And while sometimes I feel like they make these themes more black and white than they actually are, especially in songs like Psycho, I feel like they communicate their message well enough, and they don't really shove it in your face as much as you might think they would. So in terms of that, that's really good and really good for Muse compared to things like The Second Law, which really wasn't like that. And then in terms of sound, like I said, back to basics approach, very similar to the likes of Absolution and Origin of Symmetry. So the problem is, with that, is most people like Muse for Black Holes. And it's not going to sound like Black Holes. It's going to sound like Absolution and Origin. So if you like Absolution and Origin, you're probably going to like Drones more. But if you like Black Holes more, then you might not be a fan of Drones. Another problem with Muse albums over the past 10 years is that they're front-loaded. So like the first half of the album is really, really good, but then after that it kind of peters out and ends on a very poor note most of the time. I know a lot of people are fans of Exogenesis. I personally am not. But here they did it really, really well. My favorite track on the album is Defector, and that's in the latter half of the album. And then the ending, the a cappella ending, I find a very, very interesting way to end a Muse album, and it really works. It works well. I know some people don't like it, but for me I think it works well. So the point is yes, is this divisive? Absolutely. But it's their most focused work, and I personally enjoy it. So if you like their old albums, you're gonna like Drones, but I can't recommend this album to everyone. Thank you all so much for watching my 9th review, Drones by Muse, the ever-polarizing band. What did you think of this album? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Were you completely meh on it? Who knows? I sure don't. So let me know. That's why I'm asking. If you also want, you can like the video, or you can comment. There's a question below me. If you want to answer that instead of just talking about the album itself, go ahead. And then there's a subscrooble button if you want to hit that, and then you will be notified of future videos. Also, I gave my unscripted thoughts on this album because I couldn't fit all my thoughts into 3 minutes. So if you want to watch that, then there's an I on the upper right of the screen here, and you can click on that and go to watch that.